We want to thank our sponsors, insure123.com, helping you with all of your personal and business insurance needs. Please check them out at insur123.com. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tech Sheck. And as I've always done, we continue to bring you really interesting and cool young people and/or concepts and companies that are doing some pretty amazing stuff in Pakistan. And with that, today, I'd like to invite Mr. Ali Khan from Scribe Audio. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing very well. So let's dive right in. Who are you and what's Scribe all about?
I'm an AI engineer by profession, and back when I was in college, I tried to write a book, and that didn't go really well. So, but I came across a group of people, and they were all authors. So through them, I realized how big of a problem this audiobook production is. So then, late 2019, I was working in Vision X. So I left and I started this company to automate production of audiobooks.
Very cool.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us a little more. How does that work? What's the problem you're solving?
The thing is, if you're an author and you go to a studio, they charge you a lot of money for producing a single audiobook, because it takes a lot of talented people to produce a single title, and it takes a lot of time as well. So what we do is, and obviously the current text-to-speech technology is not good enough, because this is a very premium, very niche market. And if you've heard an audiobook before, like everything, from emotions to intonation, pacing, rhythm, everything is on point. So for a normal text-to-speech system to replicate all of that, it's quite difficult. So that's a problem that we are trying to solve. And so far, we have like our tech is stable, and we are starting we've started working with a couple of publishers, and soon there would be more. So
very, very interesting. So if I'm understanding correctly, what you guys do is you're able to replace the human voice with an artificial voice that can reflect emotion and change in pace and intonation and things like that. Is that correct?
So the voice is still human. So what we do is we model someone's voice, and then we can use that voice to produce audiobooks or any other audio content form. So normally the person is recording themselves, but now our AI model is recording in their place. So they don't have to record every single book. They just have to help us model their voice, and then we can use that voice model to produce all the books. So it becomes scalable.
Oh, that's very cool. And so how does that work for the person who's actually lending their voice? Do they get a royalty for this, or is it a one-time thing?
Yeah. We are, in fact, working on a rev share basis with all of these people. And currently we have a library of 30 voice actors, and all of them are pretty good. Like, they're top industry professionals from Hollywood, and like, you must have heard their voices in Hollywood movies, and in TV shows, and even in Super Bowl ads. So, and we are, in fact, expanding this library to 100 plus voices.
That's very cool. No, that's interesting. Yeah, it's a unique place. So one day maybe you're going to be able to tell me I can do Tech Sheck without actually having to record it, right?
Exactly. And we can help you model your voice. So this becomes scalable for you as well.
That's awesome. That's really cool. And so next question for you then, what's the plan to scale this? How do you get this out there?
For a publisher, it works like this. Like, currently they give us their entire catalog of books, and first we convert it to audio, and then we have a QC team which reviews every book, because you have to review it first, because before sending it off to someone. So this part is actually challenging to hire a large team of QC people, but we are working on it, and we are planning to expand to 500 QC staff in the next 3 months.
Wow. And so on that basis, how are you going to fund that?
So we are angel funded right now, and we have contracts in place for of a couple $1 million with two publishers. But we are also we are also raising pre-seed money. So we have just opened our pre-seed round, and we are in talks with a lot of VCs for this.
Fantastic. That's great. Very, very interesting. And the last question for me is, who do you compete with?
That is actually, I'm not sure how to answer this, but we are primarily competing with the traditional studios and the voice actor market. But we have a real competitor now, and they are working on very similar tech. They're based in the UK, and they are funded, and they also have started working with a pretty big publisher. So it's getting excited now.
Excellent, excellent. Well, great. Well, with that, I guess the last thing is, what can we in the diaspora do to help?
If you have a strong network in the publishing industry, we can definitely use help with that. And if by any chance you are connected to famous Hollywood people, and if they're interested in lending their voices, we can definitely model their voices. So that would be a huge help.
Awesome. Well, that's great. Well, Ali, thank you very much. As you know, we try to keep TechSheck brief and to the point. Thanks for coming on today.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
And to our audience, as always, look at the innovation and the creativity coming out of Pakistan. This young man decided, instead of trying to write a book, I'm going to make it easier for everybody to listen to books. So fantastic story. And to our audience, continue, please like, share, subscribe, share. We're going to touch 70 episodes pretty soon, and we keep going. So we look forward to having your support. And with that, Allah Hafiz.